Hello, beautiful ones. It's nice to see you again. I'm happy to be back in video. I've been quite present in writing, but a little bit more distant in video, simply because I wanted to come back aligned energetically with what I wanted to share with you. I did the best I could to share all the channeled experiences I had with my students on my own, and I thought the writing format was the easiest. It gave me time to really um, understand what everything meant in a way that would be easy for me to express. And I needed time. I needed to choose the right words. I needed time to integrate all this myself. It's so much. Do you feel this way? It's really a lot. It's really a lot of a lot of interactions between the external world that is shifting, that is recalibrating itself, that is fighting its own blockages to finally emerge as hopefully something that will be beneficial for humanity. But on the side, in another dimension, you and I, as light workers, are doing this inner work that is blooming within us and becomes bigger, wider than our own awakening. This is magic. This is powerful. And this requires time. It requires you to stop, observe how you feel before you just spread your wings outwards. So everyone's different and everyone is at a different level of expression. And here, there's no hierarchy. We're not better or we're not worse. We're not in advance and we're not late. We're just where we are. But we are all on the same boat. We're all on the same bullet. We're on bullet, more on the same spaceship, I wanted to say. So it doesn't matter how you consider yourself an awakening light worker, a rising light worker, a professional light worker. If you're here listening to my words, you will connect vibrationally somehow to this frequency. It's going fast. I'm on the ship, and still it's going so fast that I'm not sure I fully comprehend what is happening, what I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing. So I'm here coming back, hopefully a little bit more present visually than usual. And I intend to, because my mission always has been to help light workers up level their intuitive powers and express them, feeling completely aligned with their mission, not being scared of being outdated or being too much or not enough, comparing themselves, feeling their powers are not strong enough, feeling their system is changing so often that they feel completely disconnected from one version of themselves over another. We need to step back to observe how the world is unfolding. And this is what we have been doing. 2025, and I have seen this since 2022. Those who have been with me for that amount of time remember I was surprised in 2022 that we would wait that long. I felt the magic early 2020. And I thought that that's it. We're shifting. It's magical. It's beautiful. I didn't think it would be that dense. And at the same time, the healing potential of these times is almost a blessing. And I put almost in parenthesis because sometimes, probably like you, I feel this is heavy. I feel that all my childhood stuff, my unresolved relationships, my fears about being who I am and who I'm becoming, knowing that this is still vague from time to time, is overwhelming. It feels it feels it feels that I cannot fully comprehend everything. So knowing that right now we're all pretty much on the same boat allows me to understand this is what they meant a while ago. It was not about only about unicorns, dragons, archangels, intuitive powers flourishing, just us light workers bringing light into the world, and just us being us would do the whole work, the whole magic. It is this, but it is not only this. And 2025 was described as the year where light workers would feel completely aligned with their inner intuition, their inner mission blossoming to the surface, screaming, you cannot be anything else. You cannot just be a regular human buying and diving into the mainstream media and news. You cannot just hide anymore. You cannot just diminish and reduce your magic into something that is trying to fit a system that hasn't been built for you and that hasn't been built for many humans anyways. So 2025 was described as the year of a massive awakening for light workers. Those who had done the work before feel that their mission is falling on them like a revelation. You cannot escape it. And if you do escape it, you feel sad, disconnected, not aligned, wondering, how do I live this life in this world? How do I become a human being, a fully happy, harmonious human being while expanding my intuitive abilities? And in 2025, it's all in. You're all in. And yes, I'm talking mainly about two main timelines. And remember, there's an infinite amount of timelines, but there are two main ones. And right now, we can switch from one to another. That's why sometimes we feel completely lit up by the magic, the potential. And sometimes we're like, still, it's heavy. Yeah, we're processing some of the collective energies, but only people can decide for their own fate. So we need to let what I call the regular human beings, and that's not being disrespectful. When I'm saying regular human beings, I'm talking to the ones who are still discovering their intuitive magic. Because again, everyone can be a light worker, everyone has that fire within. Whether you accept the mission is up to you. But everyone is invited to take their destiny in their own hands. And that includes light workers. And that includes light workers. Light workers feel that the mission is a little bit bigger than just offering sessions here and there and talking about magic. If you're there, it's fine. This is where you need to be. But I'm talking and working mainly with awakening rising light workers, those who understand this language, those who understand the vibrations, and they're at a pivotal point where they want to integrate the person they're becoming while enjoying their human existence, healing what needs to be healed. Because at this point, there's no option to say, I'm going to heal my childhood issues, my karmic issues, my ancestral stuff a little bit later. It's all happening at once. So there are these two timelines. We can make the choice, we can observe both of them, but every human being has the choice to decide, how can I be of service to humanity? Am I going to rebel against the system? Or am I going to welcome those who are ready, to dive into their, their deep, deep, deep coding, Lightworker coding, where everything about your magic has been written down. Everything about your abilities have been coded by yourself when you were just a spirit. So I'm feeling the energy. Times are now. It's really now. And 2025 is all about deepening this personal recalibration with what is and what you're becoming. It's all about reconnecting to your intuition, your soul purpose, your life mission as a light worker, embracing it, even if it means going through deep healing. What's coming up for mid 2025, so June, July, August, is harvesting everything you have done, and more so what you have planted up to June. So what you have planted starting around December 2024, January 2025 up to now, it's the healing, the searching, the identifying. What are your blocks? What are your fears? Facing them, healing them, showing up either way as a loving human being, as an understanding person, as an observant of what is happening. And everything you have done will start to bring fruits, will come to fruition around June, July, August. You will feel like, ready or not, here I come. You will feel that fire and water energy. Fire in terms of you will feel supported by divine energies, whether you work alone, whether people around you are supporting your light working essence, or whether you're working in a community or in a group with a lot of other light workers. Either way, you will feel support is showing up from within or around you, and probably both. And at the same time, the water energy of these 3 months will be an invitation to very openly face your fears. I'm scared to speak in public. I'm scared to do a video. I'm scared to finally offer my services. I'm scared to go on a podcast. I'm scared to tell the world through social media or whatever platform you use to say who you are, to share who you are. Well, very quickly, these fears, these remaining blocks will be brought to your attention. It will be almost instantaneous. You have a dream, you have a vision, you're ready to manifest it, to embody it by creating whatever experience you want to create for yourself and others. And whatever fear you have that could have in the past stopped you from showing up will come so clear that you'll look at it as if you're looking deep into your own eyes, and you will see the core issues. You will see where the fear is coming from. Very quickly, you'll be able to identify the events, whether they're in this life or in another life. You will be able to know. There will be a sense of, oh, this is where it's coming from, which will give you the ability to release very quickly these blocks. So, in order to release the blocks as they show up, you need to be in the action. And again, June, July, August will be all about being in the action. Every time you'll be in the action, if there's a fear that is in the way, you will see it very quickly. You won't deny it. You won't escape it. You won't go around it. You won't deny it. You will say, Yes, I feel it in my body. Yes, I know. I know. Where are you coming from? Okay, from mom, from dad, from society, from my culture, from another life. The other life might even, and when I say other life, you may call it past life, I call it parallel life. The parallel life will come to you. Hey, you have experienced this in this time, in this space, in this civilization. You and I, Avatar and yourself, we're ready to release it, to let it go, because your mission right now is too important. You and your family of avatars who are living their lives in different times, in different dimensions, are staring at you. All their attention is on you right now. So if they can help, they will help. If they can help you heal, they will heal. They will show up to you. They will definitely be a guide to your own healing. And when you heal yourself, you heal them, you will feel such a very strong co-creation beyond time, beyond dimensions, across all the universe, all the dimensions you are interacting with. So you have to be in the action to face your fears. If you deny, delay the impulses of being out there doing with something with your magic assets, then healing is delayed. And when healing is delayed by a lack of action, by procrastination, it becomes concrete. It becomes as hard as a rock, emotionally and energetically. Then it becomes a little bit harder to to let out, to release. Nothing is impossible, and you will do it anytime, whenever you're ready. But we are offered a window of opportunities where everything can be accelerated if you jump on that ship. There are many ships that will show up, but this one is quite particular. This one is one where you manifest, you create, you heal, you go further, and so on. It's really an important wheel. And because I want us to be all ready for this phase of fire, water, action, healing, I have created the Light Worker or the Light Leader Recalibration experience. It's starting on May 3rd, 2025 until May 6th, 2025. It's not going to last more than that. And if you choose the VIP option, we will have on May 7th a live experience on Zoom. This experience will be held in a space where you won't feel obligated to show up at a specific time. It will be held on Telegram, which is an application you can download, or I believe you can also access it through, desktop. Either way, it's a wonderful application. You can use it to communicate with people. But this application, which is free, will allow you to watch each activation we will have every day and listen to it when you're ready. Instead of having a 3-hour activation, which I believe will more or less be that duration, more if you're in the VIP option, instead of having it like a lot of information and a lot of activation within the same day, I have dissected these activations in blocks of 10 to 15 minutes. So you have 24 hours or so to integrate this and jump on to the next level. And the last day is the day of integration. So you can embrace June, July, August completely cleared from the fear that you're not ready, you're not aligned, you're unclear, therefore you cannot lead. Your gifts are unclear. Your vision is blurred in terms of, intuitive vision, everything that can be in the way. And once this is over, you'll be able to just jump into the next phase with clarity, with confidence, and with a sense that that's it. I found myself. It will be deep enough so you'll be able to identify your soul leadership. How am I supposed to lead in my environment, in my own way, with my own tools, and create an impact? And as soon as you align with this deep mission as, as a light leader, as a light worker in a leading position, suddenly everything aligns in your life, personal life, professional life, because you're doing what you're meant to be doing and you have aligned with external energy. So I'm just reading the details to make sure I don't forget. You will have a potent activation every day released. You'll have the opportunity to listen to this activation whenever you need. Um, it's really meant to activate you at the moment and give you time to integrate all this, the benefits. You will help your nervous system to rebalance itself from all the collective energies that came through that we have witnessed in the past years, and more so in 2024, 2025. We have enough crazy energies that whether you think you're above this or not, they still have impacted us somehow. So we will reinforce the energy field. We will help the nervous system to delete, release any kind of blockages that are yours and not yours. We will clear your field from any kind of hesitation you may have to show up as a light worker and as a light leader. Um, we will connect to your vibrational blueprint so you understand right now what are you meant to share? What are you meant to be doing? It's not to discover your soul purpose. It's to see what is your soul purpose right now? What is your light worker blueprint right now? Because right now, even though you have a blueprint with a general mission, your mission upgrades itself regularly. Your mission shifts. The tools you have access to are expanding. The list of what you can do with intuitive energies, whatever tools you're using, is expanding as well. So it's important you align with these frequencies so you can play with more tools, which will ease the expression of your magic, which will ease the expression of your mission instead of I need the right tool. I need the right people. I need the right clients. I need the right support. We want to bypass this and align very quickly with the energy of abundance, but on all levels. Um, we want you to really connect to your leadership in a very natural way. As soon as you embody this mission of yours as a light workers, whatever you say, whatever you share represents you. It's your light worker business card. So it is important that you show yourself out there. It is important that you just say who you are, what you went through, what you sense is coming. So you align yourself with what is rising, but you also share that vibration so people understand who you're becoming and you vibrate with this. Knowing who you are and keeping it for yourself is not a full expression of your magic. It is important that it's being expressed, that it's being verbalized. I know I'm not Italian. I know I move a lot, but it is important that you're playing with energies, so you know what is accessible to you right now. And your leadership is just you being you, but you need to embrace it. You need to understand how it wants to speak through you. So we don't want to force anything. We just want you to feel what you're ready for right now, beyond whatever your mind thinks you're ready for. Because if I was just relying on what my mind believes I can do and cannot do, I probably would be somewhere hibernating. I don't know if you feel this way. Now I'm facing so many things that I realize that the joy of being here, of sharing my visions, my channeled, transmissions with you in writing or in person or through a video brings me more joy by doing it than saying, I'm not ready, they're not ready, I don't understand how I'm going to present it. There's more pleasure in embodying, incarnating the mission from an intuitive perspective than waiting for the mind to confirm you're indeed ready. So, the recalibration, the light leading recalibration, and again, you'll find the link in the description somewhere here. Is for awakening light workers ready to embody their leadership, intuitives feeling the call to step up, not to shrink back, sensitive souls who know their gifts are needed now, light leaders rising into their multi-dimensional missions. So it's just to give you that little extra push that maybe give you the sense that you were misaligned, but we will completely realign you. So I'm really inviting you to join us. Again, if you cannot be there every day, you will have enough time to replay them. But I don't want you to stretch this over a few weeks. I want you to do the work now. So June, July, and in August are bringing you the highest potential, the highest awakening potential for you. The link is below or above. You can have a look and see the difference between the VIP and the regular. Prices are highly affordable. The VIP option allows us to meet live via Zoom. So you can ask your questions. You can talk about your story. You can also talk about your insights following the different activations and how you have responded to them. And I can help you and guide you. We will experience an integrative, alive activation where you will be able to just integrate everything you have released or discovered every day and bring it to a close, bring it to a moment of realization. This is all a block. This is all one experience. I'm just encoding it in myself. It becomes a cellular vision. It becomes a biological feeling. I don't need to think about it. I am aligned. And one of those present in the VIP option will have the chance to receive a channeled message from the higher self. So a specific guidance for them individually within this group session. I hope to see you. There won't be any other group experience like this one, probably in end of the summer, my summer, so the end of August or early fall. I don't feel it this way. That's why I wanted to put all the emphasis on this one. I can hardly wait to see you. I missed being here on video, so I'm happy to be there with you in a group setting of like-hearted light beings ready to bring light to these times and welcome those who are ready to awaken to their own light through our gifts, through what we're ready to share. And let me tell you, 2026 is ready for you. You just need to do the work, the self-healing, increase self-confidence, and understanding what is rising within you. Because on the other side of this experience, there's magic. There's a beautiful awakening process. It's an ongoing story, and this is another level, and we're ready for it. I'm sending you all my love, and I hope to see you in a few days. Bye for now.